Clark Barrington, one-on-one BYU Sports Nation All Access. Clark, how does it feel to be an All-American BYU football player?
Yeah, I'm just grateful for the opportunity to play here and show my talents and be able to ball out with all my buddies on the team. And so, it feels good, and I'm grateful for that award, and hopefully there's more to come. So we'll see.
It's nice that the offensive linemen get a nod every once in a while, because I think that by nature you just go largely underappreciated, which brings up a bigger question. Do you guys as a collective unit deserve more credit for what Tyler Allgeier is doing, or is it all about Tyler?
I think that's the job description, as an O-lineman. You go out there, you grind, you do your work, and it goes unnoticed. And us as O-linemen, we're fine with that, and we're really happy giving all that glory to Tyler Allgeier, and we're happy for all of his success and everything he's going through. And he's a baller. And it's not like we're just showing out and he's not performing. He's a baller. There's plays where he goes out there and breaks tackles and does his thing, and the run was made by him. And then there's times that we throw up some good blocks and then we spring him loose. So it's a good balance there, but Tyler's a baller as well as the O-line. So
the ever humble All-American Clark Barrington is with us on BYU Sports Nation. If you had a pitch to Tyler to come back for one more season, what would you say to him?
I don't know what else I would say to him, because I've already given him all the pitches I have to make him stay here. So, fingers crossed that he'll come back for another season. We'll continue this ride together. So
you and Tyler and the rest of the team are preparing for the Independence Bowl in Shreveport, Louisiana. It is snowing currently outside, so I'm sure bowl prep is interesting. Obviously moved inside the indoor practice facility, but how are bowl preparations coming along?
Yeah, they're going good. We've had some good, solid practices and a lot of physicality, and we're just excited and ready to go out and play in Shreveport against a great team. So,
which of your position groups, or maybe there's a specific teammate or two, would be most likely to suggest practicing in the snow?
Yeah, I think I would have to give that one to the D-line. So some of those guys have a few screws loose, and so they'd be the most willing to go practice out in the snow. And I'd probably give it to Tyler Batty personally as well. So
I was hoping you'd say that. When you said a few guys have some screws loose, I wondered if Tyler's name would pop up in there. What's it like to practice against him?
Oh man, it's fun. He's a good dude, and every day, he's gonna show up and grind and practice hard and have fun doing it. And so it's a good time going up against that guy.
We're talking with Clark Barrington on BYU Sports Nation. He is an All-American. In fact, how did you find out about that news? Walk us through that whole process when you became aware that you were on that list.
To be honest, it was once BYU football posted the photo of me. So it was just said, "Hey, BYU football tagged you in this post." I pulled it up, and it was the All-American honor. So it was surprising, and that's how it happened. But
'tis the day and age of social media reveals. We know all about it, my friend. You mentioned the great team that you're preparing to play, Alabama Birmingham. It is not a New Year's Six game. BYU was right on the cusp of that. It's understandable that there would be some disappointment based on the season that you guys had. So how do you get mentally right after just missing the New Year's Six, but now going to the Independence Bowl?
For sure. That New Year's Six is always the goal every year, and that's what we strive for. But it didn't happen. And so we've all had, kind of reality check, and hey, we're still blessed to go play another game, and that's in Shreveport and against UAB, and they're a solid team. Watching film on them and scouting them out, they got some solid dudes out there, and so it's going to be a good game, and we got to prepare just like all the others, and so that's our mindset going into this thing.
What do you know about their team after film review?
We know that they're gonna give us our best shot. You know what I mean? They got a bunch of big dudes out there, heavy dudes and athletes, and so when you got that mix, it's never going to be an easy game. So we got to prepare just like any other game we had this year. So.
Do you anticipate more run blocking or more pass blocking for the bowl game, Clark?
We'll see. Whatever they call, we'll do it. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, that's a good answer, my friend. You're not going to tip your cap. That's fantastic. That's a veteran move right there. Bowl swag is always a fun topic. How much do players talk about or think about the prizes and the accolades that come along with the bowl?
For sure. That's all. That's the bonus that comes with a good season, making a bowl game. And so we're always talking about that. And today I think we get to pick out our swag and what we want. So we're all excited for that.
So I want to know about the health of the offensive line because it's been attrition basically for every position group on this team, but just who is good enough and healthy enough to show up week to week. So that's what's nice about bowl season is you have a little bit of extra time to get healthy, but have you had enough time to get healthy on the offensive line as a unit?
For sure. I think we have, we do have some of the guys that have been out in the past getting back and getting some reps in at practice and they're starting to feel good again. So I think we'll have a good bunch on the trip and ready to play. So
we love the brothers Barrington here on BYU Sports Nation, and we make it a point to never confuse your names between you and Campbell. But how often do people mix up those names?
Yeah, it's pretty often, even my parents, my mom, especially when we were younger, getting into trouble, she's yelling at us, "Hey, Clark, no, Campbell, no." And so, it happens and we respond to both. And so it's just a part of life nowadays.
Does that happen with Coach Funk too? Campbell, come on.
Not too much. Campbell's nickname is Junior with Coach Funk. So he's able to keep those straight every now and again. So.
Fantastic. Well, we wish you and Junior the best as you continue your bowl preparations and enjoy some good food. We hear that the food in Shreveport is amazing, the Cajun Creole, the Tex-Mex. So I'm sure as the offensive lineman, you can find your way to some good food, right? For
sure. I'll have to be Googling some good places to go to eat.
Yes, that is your homework assignment. Not that you need any more homework as you're taking care of finals. Clark, congratulations again on the All-American honor.
You.
We appreciate the time. Fantastic season, and we'll see you in Shreveport.
Thank you. Appreciate it. See you later.
Clark Barrington, one of the very talented members of an overly talented BYU offensive line that, frankly, I am extremely excited about next year.